Hi everybody, thanks for coming in. The topic of today's real estate minute, call it whatever you want to, is lawsuits. The big lawsuit, a lot of you probably have heard about in the media and read in the paper and stuff like that, that there's been a big class action lawsuit going for a number of years now, and evidently a settlement has just been agreed upon. And this lawsuit is between a whole bunch of different people and the NAR, which is the National Association of Realtors, and a whole bunch of great big real estate companies. And what these sellers are claiming is that realtors have had a set rate across the board, and they all charge the same rate. They wouldn't negotiate with us. They wouldn't give us a deal, and they're all really bad people. And so they feel that these realtors all had some kind of an agreement where we all charge the same, and that's just not the case. I'm not going to talk about other parts of the country because I don't know about other parts of the country. I'm just going to talk about our part of the world here in Wisconsin. We don't all charge the same. We don't all get together over lunch and decide what we're going to charge somebody to help them sell their house. That doesn't happen. We all have got bills to pay. We're like any other business. We've got bills to pay. And we're just like other businesses. If you own a restaurant or a bar or the convenience store, or you sell snowmobiles for a living or boats, we all charge what we feel we need to charge to survive, but yet also to take care of our people, because it's pretty obvious if we don't charge the right price, don't provide the best level of service, or they're going to go to somebody else. So we do our best in there. So they were claiming that there was this flat across the board fee and there's no negotiating and everybody did the same thing. They also were upset about the fact that evidently in a lot of cases, the sellers were not made aware that they were going to pay the fees for the agent that the buyer used. So normally it's called a buyer's agent. So what they're saying is that we don't know the buyers, we don't know the realtor, why are we paying their commission? And they were all upset about that. So what's happened is that they're suing, and the settlement right now is at $418 million. It still needs to be signed off by a judge, but it looks like it's slowly moving forward. So now, where does that put us? We've never pulled the wool over anybody's eyes. We don't lie to our people. We don't hide things in the paperwork and stuff like that. Like I said a little bit ago, we charge what we feel we have to survive, and yet also is fair for our sellers. In Wisconsin is very, very heavily regulated, and really all of Wisconsin's regulations, or at least a lot of the regulations, go towards the consumer. In Wisconsin, we have what's called the WB1 listing contract. And in that listing contract, it spells out what the commissions are going to be and who they're paid to, how much they are. It's 6 or 7 page long document. On page 1 of that document, it uses a word, it has a word commission in it 8 different times. So it's not hidden, okay? On line 27 of that document, it says, and I quote, "The firm's commission shall be," and there's a blank line. At that point, we type in or write in what the commission is. So what we do is when we're helping somebody sell a house, we walk into their home, look it over, have a conversation, and then usually we'll give them 2 or 3 options. Okay, we can do this for this much, this or this much, or this or this much. Which one works best for you? And then at that point, the sellers go, "Oh, okay, that one makes sense to me." And then at that point, we would put in what that amount was. So pretty simple. A few lines down from there, lines 52 to 53, that contract, we're still on page 1, says, and I quote again, "The firm offers the following commission to cooperating firms," and again, blank line, X amount of percent. Again, so what that means, cooperating firm is the firm or the company that brings the buyer. So out of that commission that comes from the sellers, a chunk of that is broken off and given to the other company, whoever brings the buyers. So if we're the listing agent, obviously Cunningham Realty Group, WI, get a chunk of that. Whoever brings the buyers, let's say it's XYZ Realty. XYZ Realty gets a piece of that, and it goes to them, and we're done. Okay? So it's pretty obvious, it's pretty cut and dry. It's right there in the contract. Now, is there going to be changes because of this lawsuit? Yeah, there's going to be. Maybe business will change a little bit. There's going to be some different forms. Is it going to change tremendously? I don't know. Time will tell. You read some of these reports by some of these writers, and they talk about how prices are going to change drastically on houses. Not going to change drastically. No way. If you've got a house you think is worth $300,000, you don't care what the percentages are. You want $300,000. If your house is worth $100,000. You're going to try to get 100. Maybe you're going to try to get 105 or 110. You don't care about that stuff. You want to get top dollar for your house. And that's our job. There's a listing. Our job is to help you get top dollar for your house. And that's not going to change. We're going to do our best to help you get top dollar for your house. We're going to do it honestly, with integrity. We're going to do our very best to relieve as much stress as possible, because selling a house, if you haven't done it before, can be very stressful. Our job is to help make it as stress less as possible. But yet, we also still try to do it by having a good time and having fun. So again, are things going to change? Yes. Are things going to change to stay the same? Yeah. Going to be a little bit of both. I think for the most part, things will stay the same, but there's going to be some changes. So again, if you got any questions, feel free and give me a call or shoot me a text, 715-296-7557. If you want to learn more about us, check out our website, teamcunninghamwi.com, or of course, we're on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So check us out. We hope to hear from you. We hope you're having a great day, and we will chat with you soon. Thanks very much for stopping in. We'll see you. Bye now.